How to use the NLA editor and mix 2 or more animations. This tutorial will demonstrate how to transition a standing character into a walk cycle and then back into the standing animation again. Here is the character in the standing pose. Just go into pose mode. Select all the bones and insert the keyframes. Let's rename this action as stopped. To create the walk cycle animation, we will use the free walk for Rigify addon. First, place the character in the reference pose. OK, now click on the Get Reference button. Preview cycle. And generate an action from this cycle. An important detail is that the contact of the feet with the floor must have a linear transition between the keyframes. When you use the free walk for Rigify addon, it does this automatically for you. Let's rename this other action as walk. So, here are the two animations ready for the tutorial. Let's open the NLA editor and add the stopped animation. Set 150 to the end of it. Change extrapolation to nothing. Now, add the walk animation. Move it to start at frame 12. Change extrapolation to nothing. Let's advance the frames until the point where the walking support foot is in the same place as the stopped animation. Disabling and enabling the layer can help with this process. In action clip, let's set frame start with 19-12. Set 4 in blend in transition. Let's subtract 1 from the final frame because the last frame is equal to the initial frame, and we want a perfect loop. We need to add the walk animation again and position it at the end. Change extrapolation to nothing. Just subtract 1 from the final frame for a perfect loop and set it to repeat 2 times. Add the walk animation again or just duplicate this and position it at the end. Repeat 1 time. Let's find the frame where the supporting foot in the walk is in the same place as in the stopped animation. In action clip, let's set frame end with 122-99. Set 4 in blend out transition. So we have this. Now let's move the object. Change to object mode. We move forward to the first point where the front foot touches the ground. Use the cursor to mark the visual position of the bone. Let's just insert a keyframe on the y-axis. Advance until the frame where the other foot reaches the same position. Move the object until the back foot aligns with the cursor and insert another keyframe on the y-axis. Open the graph editor. Select the Y location and change the interpolation to linear. Add a cycles modifier. Repeat with offset. Repeat with offset. Advance to the last step and insert another keyframe. Delete the modifier. Go back to the first step and mark the back foot. Return to the initial frame and adjust the position of the object. Go to the last step and mark the front foot. Advance to the last frame and adjust the position of the object. So we have this result. So now, however, when we get closer, we see the foot slipping both at the beginning and at the end of the walk. To fix this, at this point in the animation, we'll go into pose mode, select the back foot, Shift S, cursor to selected. Go to object mode and add an empty. Go back to pose mode. Add a bone constraint, copy location. In target select the empty. Insert a keyframe in influence. Advance one frame, change influence to 0 and insert another keyframe. Let's do something similar at the stop. Go to the last step, select the front foot, Shift S, cursor to selected. Go to object mode and add an empty. Go back to pose mode, add a bone constraint, copy location. In target select the empty. Insert a keyframe in influence, return one frame, change influence to 0 and insert another keyframe. To finish, in NLA editor, push down this action. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out the free walk for Rigify addon. Link in the description.